Hey everyone, it is your boy Blazey here, back with a very exciting video this fine Thursday evening, people. I am pumped. Today's video is super exciting and it has also been an absolutely insane week. For those of you that don't know, the whole Panini Topps sticker wars has been in the newspapers in England all week, and as a result, they actually picked up this video that I filmed comparing the Panini England and the Topps Euros album, and I ended up being quoted in quite a few newspapers with what I said in one of my videos. And as a result, I've been on the BBC radio 4 times this week across Scotland, Ulster, Kent, and 5 Live, giving all my opinions on this year's sticker album. So it's been a mad week, and it gets even more madder today because people, I've purchased my first ever 1-of-1 card, which is absolutely insane. For those of you that don't know, a 1-of-1 card means there is only one copy in the entire world, and I've got one of my favourite players and a 1-of-1 card. I'm wearing my Newcastle kit, which is a little bit of a giveaway. But yeah, I cannot wait to show you what my 1-of-1 card is. So, in today's video, people, we are going to be unboxing my 1-of-1 parcel, showing you the first ever 1-of-1 I've managed to add to my collection. I'm planning on rainbowing the player, so collecting every colour parallel available. And yeah, I'm just super hyped to actually hold a 1-of-1 in my hand. So, before we get started, people, if you enjoy today's video, then make sure you smash that like button and do subscribe and hit the bell never to miss a single video from your boy Blazey. You'll get to see me rainbow this player over the next few weeks. And for those of you that are new to the channel, I open every new football card and sticker product that comes out. So there will be so much more to look forward to. But for now, people, sit back, enjoy today's video, and let's check out my first ever 1-of-1. So people, here it is with a box containing my first ever 1-of-1 football card, and I am so hyped, people. In all the years I've been collecting, I've never been lucky enough to pack a 1-of-1 card. I've never gone away and purchased one, but now we have a 1-of-1 inside this box, and it is one of my favourite players of all time. Cheeky little hint as to who it might be. I was wearing my Newcastle United shirt before the video started, and you guys, if you've been watching Blazey Collects for a while, will have a good idea of who is hiding inside this box. I've never bought a 1-of-1. They are very expensive when they tend to come up. For those of you newer to sports cards, a 1-of-1 means there is only one copy of that card in the entire world. So when certain players become available, like Messi and Ronaldo with 1-of-1 variants, they are insanely expensive. So if you're going to commit to getting a 1-of-1, you want it to be a player that you're collecting for your personal collection. And this is one from my personal collection. And I'm going to rainbow the card as well. And rainbowing the card means getting every colour parallel of that card available. So for example, we've got an Eric Garcia, orange sapphire right here. We've got a pink Mojo, Mason Mount. If you were rainbowing those players, you would get every colour possible for that card. So super hyped to get this one open, people. I bought this from a seller on Instagram, so to give you an idea of how it came about. I knew that the card had been pulled. I didn't know who had pulled it. I saw it shared in some Instagram stories, and the buyer actually reached out to me. When I say the buyer, the seller actually reached out to me because they knew I was a massive Newcastle United fan. They watched my videos, and actually we were able to strike a price off the back of it, which is super exciting. So, did a deal. I'm going to do some seller anonymity here. I'm not going to tell you who it was. I'm not going to tell you the price. But we were able to come to an agreement, which is really exciting. Great for him, as he was able to sell the card. And fantastic for me, because I'm able to add this to my collection. So, not going to spend loads of time waffling, people. You guys came here to see my first 1-of-1 card. I'm just being careful with the box that I don't get it too close to the camera. I don't want to be sharing my address. Obviously, don't want the Blazey Collects faithful all turning up at once to my gaff. So, here we go, people. My first ever 1-of-1 card. I would have loved to have pulled it myself. Sadly, I didn't. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. My first ever 1-of-1 card. Look at this. It is so well packaged. The seller's done a fantastic job getting it here. They sent it a special delivery as well, meaning it hopefully wouldn't get lost in the post. Annoyingly, I was out the first time it got delivered. But here we go, people. Look at this. My first ever 1-of-1 is going to be coming outside of this box. Here we go. Just trying to get the... so well packaged that it's not quite staying. Here we go. Here we go, people. My first ever 1-of-1. So, inside my little box, we got 2 of these lovely mag cases. Mag cases are great for showing off cards. We've got a big one here and a little smaller one on the left-hand side. They're a bit more protection than your normal top loader, so they will secure the card, unlike its top loader, which is open at the top. And I might well put my card in there after today's video. So they were very kind in sending me some of those mag loaders. I then got what I believe is my no, it's not my one-on-one card. The next envelope is a one-on-one card. I'm going to put this on there because I've just realised they've written the name of the player on there. We don't want to spoil it. They were very kind, the seller, and also giving me a few extra freebies with this one. So to have a look at the other freebies we picked up first, and then we'll take a look at the one-of-one card. So inside here, we got ourselves a Kobe Mino, Future Stars, in a nice little sleeve as well. We have a Kaka, numbered to just 50, which is also really cool. These coming obviously in the promo packs inside this year's Topps Flagship Hobby. You get 5 chrome cards, and we've got a Kaka Legends numbered to 50 as part of this deal. We've also got a Future Stars Garnacho as well, which is pretty cool. I actually got a gold foil of him from my box opening. I'm then just going to flip around the envelope because I don't want to spoil it. And I do think I got a few extra surprises in here as well. We'll just open this second envelope as well, see what we've got. Inside the second envelope, we've got this nice Blue Prism Garnacho from last year's Stadium Club Chrome, obviously the hottest rookie in last year's collection. We've got ourselves a base Garnacho as well, and a gold Starball foil, Leroy Sané to boot. So, some nice free cards that are included in the deal. As I said, the seller was fantastic in organising with me, and I am very, very grateful. We've also got some Newcastle players here. We've got Isaac, my boy Joel Linton, Refractor Silva. We've got Bright, Ari and B, Eric Garcia, Lewis Miley, one of the hot rookies in this year's collection. Massive Lewis Miley fan. Got a Weston McKennie Refractor, a Vorkhus Refractor, a nice Lukas Sukic insert. Going through the other cards as well, we've got ourselves the Toon Army, Newcastle Conquer Europe. Got a Kieran Trippier base card. We have a Nico Gonzalez base card and a very nice Lamine Yamal in here as well. Look at that, the hottest rookie in this year's flagship collection. And this is what you can see with the mag case. It just holds your card in a little bit more neatly, and it's definitely not going to get damaged. So, people, enough messing about. It is time to take a look at my first ever one-of-one card. Here we go, people. Right, now we can move the box to one side. We'll move it to the bottom, and we're going to take a look at this one-of-one. So, we know that this one-of-one is one of my favourite players. We know they play for Newcastle United, and we also know that I am beyond hyped to be able to add them to my collection. So, if you're watching the video at this point, do guess down in the comments, who do you think is going to be my first ever one-of-one card? They are hiding away inside here, people. They're hiding away inside here. My first ever one-of-one. This is actually the first time I've ever held a one-of-one as well, which is making me really nervous. And look at that, the tease. We still can't see who it is. They're very, very well packaged. So kudos to the seller. A big thank you if you're watching this video as well. I really appreciate the fact you're able to do a deal. And I'm so hyped to be able to, to show everyone this. Here we go. Right, let's get that open. Let's get that open. Here we go. Slide that across there. Right. So, my first ever one-of-one needs to be this way round. Are we ready, people? First ever one-to-one on the Blazey Collects channel, and the first ever one-of-one I've ever held in my hands. 3, 2, 1. It is the Bruno Guimaraes one-of-one Topps Flagship Spoil Fractor. Look at that, people. It is a one-of-one. Look at that, people. There is only one copy of this card in the entire world, and it is owned by Blazey from Blazey Collects. Look at that, people. It's absolutely stunning. I'm loving the foil look on this. It actually looks a pretty good print quality, which is hard to find for flagship. I'll do a good inspection of this after the video, and if it's looking good enough, we'll send it off to PSA, get it graded, and make a nice little display. But look at that. The way the light hits that is absolutely beautiful, and we have got a first ever one-of-one in our collection. Wow. Wow, 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 people. Look at that. One-of-one Bruno Guimaraes for Newcastle United. And that means I now need to go out and get every other colour parallel so that we can get the rainbow completed. I've already got the pink shimmer and the gold stubble foil. Neither of these are numbered. They're just shorter print variants. And I am planning on getting every single one of these bad boys. Look at that. The Bruno G. 1 of 1 card, people. I am absolutely hyped. I'm absolutely hyped. Look at that. It looks even better in person than it did in the photos. The 1 of 1 Bruno Guimaraes has come home. Look at that. Look at that, people. Absolutely stunning. Oh, God, I get a little bit emotional, people. My first ever 1 of 1. I don't know how to feel. But yeah, a huge thank you to the seller for doing a deal. And I'm so hyped to collect every version of this Bruno available. Make a nice little display. I'll put it around the signed shirt of his that I have. And it's going to look pretty good up on the wall. So hyped. This one is not for sale, people. This one is firmly staying inside my collection. Look at that. One more time. The 1 of 1 foil fractor, Bruno Guimaraes of Newcastle United. The 1 of 1. Bosh. Man, I'm so chuffed. So chuffed with that one. Oh, it looks so good. So, people, there we have it. The first ever 1 of 1 on my channel. Yeah, I just can't wait to add to the rainbow. So, anyone looking for advice before I finish off the video, if a 1 of 1 comes up in the UK and you're interested in it, I would recommend trying to do a deal with the seller. A lot of 1 of 1s come up in America, they come up in China. That means you'll pay a 20% import charge on bringing that to the UK. So if there's ever a 1 of 1 that you think you can afford, and obviously only buy things you can afford, don't put yourself in any debt, anything like that, then do try and strike a deal. It's a lot cheaper to do a deal with a UK collector than it will be to purchase it from the States, from China, and places where the UK doesn't have a trade deal, because it will get quite expensive. So for example, you want a £2,000 Messi, just put it out there, you'll pay £400 worth of tax on that. So I would totally recommend doing a deal in the UK if you can. So there we have it, people. My first 1 of 1 card for the collection, and I hope you enjoyed getting to see me unbox it. So if you enjoyed today's video, then make sure you smash that like button, do comment and let me know what you thought of my 1 of 1, and finally do subscribe never to miss a single video from your boy Blazey. I will be back tomorrow with a whole box of Topps Superstars on launch day. But for now, have a fantastic evening, people, and I'll see you soon for the next video.